I'm Father Bob Stokic, rector of the Guardian Angel Cathedral in Las Vegas, Nevada, coming to you with another one of our weekly reflections drawn from the Sunday readings. This for October the 16th, 2022, which is the 29th Sunday in Ordinary Time. In the Gospel, we're still with Jesus on this 19-week journey to Jerusalem. And as he has been all along, he continues to teach along the way. This week, he tells a parable to teach us about persistence in prayer. It gives us a great time to maybe think about our own attitudes toward prayer. Various times in our lives, maybe particular prayer forms appeal to us more than others. But what I really think is worth considering is, how do we use prayer? The Catechism of the Catholic Church talks about prayer as our effort to raise our hearts and minds to God. But sometimes in our patterns of prayer, it can seem a little bit more like we're using God as a vending machine. We put in 3 prayers to equal what it is we want and press the button. That sort of sells short that idea that prayer isn't just about our interceding to God for something. It's also about God coming to us to change our hearts and, yes, to change our minds. I remember when I was back in university days, a spiritual director saying to me, "Well, Bob, you know, God gave you 2 ears and only 1 mouth. So what you should do in your prayer is listen twice as long as you talk." That has stuck with me these many years because it's often in the silence of prayer that things become clear to me. Maybe things that I prayed about months ago, all of a sudden in the silence of prayer today, might finally come into alignment and make sense. In the parable, Jesus uses a person of no power, a widow with nothing, on the lowest rank of the social ladder of her time, to talk about how, out of sheer persistence, this dishonest judge will eventually give her the justice she asks for out of sheer endurance. And while our prayer should be something which endures in our lives, we should also use it as a time to let our hearts become more in tune with God's own heart for us. So I invite you this week with us to think about your own styles, attitudes, times, and methods of prayer, and perhaps review how they're working in terms of bringing your heart and mind closer to God's own. Wherever you are as you watch this reflection, we hope you and your family are well. We want you to know that we pray for you each week here at the Guardian Angel Cathedral, and look forward to the day when sometime soon you might join us live here for worship.